By who?
I don't want to reveal that information.
Okay. Jesus. All right. All right, so there comes out the Aurelia ban and the Victor
oh shit!
bans.
Yeah, there's like a game and shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
you should. Okay.
Yeah, well,
We
Aurelia and Victor are just like they're gonna
Yeah,
get
they're
banned. Like they should have been
probably the
banned
two
the whole
most
fucking
broken-
tournament. I keep watching these games.
Yeah,
And
last
Aurelia and
set
Victor aren't getting-
they kind of slid through. You know, both on the same team. I don't know what who are the teams. One of them just you know, I don't know. Maybe they just weren't trying. You know, it's preseason. Right. Nocturne ban, Graves ban. Okay, just banning OP stuff. Nothing too special.
You think
Akali? Yeah, there we go. See this.
Okay,
It's
so I
a
mean,
solo
no, I mean,
game,
this
yeah.
is really, this should just be basically a ritual. You ban Victor, you ban Aurelia, you ban Akali, you're left with 3 bans. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not sure about Graves though. Has Graves ever performed well? Like I've seen him do a couple times good competitively, but like
I feel like in this current patch, he's not as good as he used to be, but I feel like it's kind of a habitual thing to just ban Graves. Maybe it's just habit, you know? Patch hasn't been out for very long, so
yeah, because
everyone's
they
picked up
nerfed jungle XP, so he's not going to do that shit where he suddenly is 3 levels above everyone else. At least I don't think so.
Thresh ban, that's interesting. Is there a Thresh player on the other team? It's like a target ban? Cat tiers?
He played Blitzcrank, and every Blitzcrank player plays Thresh, so maybe they're more afraid of his Thresh than they have Blitzcrank
I see.
and everything.
Okay.
So, yeah, so they banned Thresh so that he picks Blitzcrank, and they're saying, we don't really give a shit about Blitzcrank.
Okay, understandable. I mean, Blitz is kind of like one of those solo queue champions. You know, you only pick him just to...
Yeah, like
you get auto-filled support, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to play, you know, I'm just going to have some fun, guys, and play Blitzcrank.
Yeah,
huh?
like they're just trying to funnel him into a pick that they think they can perform better against.
Okay, understandable. That's an Aatrox pick for Supernova, so I see they still think he's broken. Maybe
Yeah,
he
what's
is.
up?
Oh,
have
that's the
we seen Urgot
Heimerdinger.
one
Wait,
time?
look at this. This guy picks Heimerdinger. This is a pick I haven't seen in a while. So
Really,
I
wasn't
don't know
he-
where they're
I mean,
going to
he's
be
really
putting
making
this.
roles for one of the teams.
Yeah, for one of the teams, but
Well, if one team is performing
it was,
well with
it was a Heimerdinger one trick in the bot lane. You know, I mean, you ban out Heimer.
Okay,
What are you going to
well,
get?
and hear me out on this one. If a team is performing well with one champion, the other teams are gonna, you know, after Worlds is over, they're gonna be like, okay, if that guy, you know, no champion in League is so difficult that you can't pick him up, you know. So if they're like, if this champion is so fucking scary, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, I think you're okay.
Okay.
We're all
If this
adults
champion
here.
is so-
This stream, you know, everyone's, you know, at least 12 years old. We can say bad words. Don't worry.
Okay, well, okay, so you get my point. Like, if this champion is so freaking scary, then we ought to learn him, because if
I
they
think
can
my cam
draw the
froze.
ban, you know.
The camera oh, there we go.
Yeah, my camera's been fucking up. I don't know. It's Skype. It's giving me
The
like,
technical difficulties.
yeah, it's giving me freaking like weird colors, and it's lagging.
Syndra. Okay, Syndra ban. I guess she is pretty popular in competitive play. I don't know. I haven't watched LCS in years. That shit sucks. It's boring, right?
Actually,
Come on, let's
one
be
thing
honest
I'm
here.
thinking of here is I haven't. Has anyone played Urgot yet?
I don't know. I woke up like
Oh,
30 minutes ago.
I was kind of watching it. I don't think anyone played Urgot, and I was actually gonna ask why is no one playing Urgot, but there's Urgot.
Well, there he is. Maybe he was banned. Who knows? You know, he
Maybe.
is one of those top laners where you can basically just be auto-filled and win the game. So, you know.
I had a friend. I swear, this is true. I had a friend who asked to learn League of Legends. We were playing ARAM. This is true. She gets Urgot in ARAM, right? She goes good score, like 2.0 KDA. Every other champion, like 1 kill, 9 deaths, 1 assist. On Urgot, 2.0 KDA. I shit you not.
2.0 is not that good. All right.
Okay, for someone who's literally sitting there like, wait, how do I buy items?
That's pretty bad, actually. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, Lissandra ban, Syndra ban. They're trying to, because obviously the
aftershock
opposing-
Lissandra. Yeah. And of course, Supernova loses their last ban because they're degenerates, apparently.
Yes, that is what I've been told.
Like, yeah. Okay. That's what we were told. Brand pick. Yo, okay, so in this patch, so I feel like, hopefully some of these guys have picked up on some of the new OP stuff. So Brand with Dark Harvest is pretty broken. They might be doing a double mage bottom with a double Dark Harvest, especially the Karthus. I'm surprised to see there's no Karthus ban, because we are playing on the live patch right now, and Karthus with Dark Harvest is actually disgusting right now. And I would like to see that Brand going bottom with another mage, potentially Karthus or the Heimerdinger, and both taking Dark Harvest, because the more Dark Harvest you have on a team, the more powerful it is, because you're essentially getting that extra damage to help execute your targets, and then it resets every kill. So you can just keep cycling through targets, and then as soon as they get low, you have a bunch of Dark Harvests, they all proc at the same time, the guy just dies, gets deleted, and then you just keep moving on to the next guy. So I'm really curious to see. I think that's what they're doing. They're doing a double mage Dark Harvest bot lane, and we're going to see that this game. Possibly with the Pantheon as well, taking Dark Harvest in the jungle. What do you think?
I think Dark Harvest is overpowered on everyone.
Oh, no, definitely. But the more you take, the more Dark Harvest you have on your team, the better it is. It's like Thunderlords all over.
Exactly. No, I 100% agree. If you get one Dark Harvest, like, okay, that's bad. Like 2, 3, 4, like, if you can somehow fit 3 Dark Harvests on a team, like, you can just chain wipe an entire team out.
Yeah.
Like, anyone goes to half health and they're just gone.
Exactly. And it looks like Supernova are going to do that, the Heimerdinger Brand bot lane. So I would like to see some Dark Harvests, and it's probably just, we'll see what happens.
The only thing I don't understand is they had a flex pick. So they saw the Jax, they had the Aatrox, right? Am I right about that? That was the ordering, right?
Yeah, they first picked Aatrox.
Yeah, so they had the Aatrox, they saw the Jax, and instead of doing a hard counter to Jax, they say, we'll just send Aatrox top and take Ryze mid. And I'm not saying Aatrox is bad against Jax.
All right, okay,
we're good.
So, looks like we're getting that standard top scuttle with the ward. I like the Ghost Poro they set up there. Standard in every game. If you're not doing that as a mid laner, you're, should catch up with the times. Always ward that.
I feel like Ghost Poro has just become incredibly, almost required, just because it allows you to keep constant maintenance of your brush.
Yeah,
especially when
absolutely.
Because the jungle pathing right now can have them in a position where they can be 15 seconds off top lane for the first 5 minutes of the game, because they do a buff, they do a camp, maybe they're still right next to top lane, then they do scuttle, they're still next to top lane, they steal a buff, they do a camp, they're still next to top lane.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. That we call it they call it splitting the map, right? Where one jungler does the whole top side, another jungler does the whole bottom side, and then if you happen to be on the side that your jungler's not on, you don't get to play the game for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, I brought that up a lot, and I feel like Riot, for some reason, doesn't quite understand.
It's the scuttle crab,
I told them that
they don't want to.
Yeah, I told them make the scuttle crab spawn later in the game. Even by a minute would change the pathing and
Pantheon
force the jungle
already invading and getting first blood on Hecarim.
Oh wait, I missed that entirely. What just happened? I was looking at top lane.
There's more lanes than top lane, Henshin. Let's. So Pantheon invaded, and flashed on Hecarim. Hecarim does not have flash; he has Ghost, and he just first bloods him at Gromp. I like to see it. We got 3 Dark Harvests, like we said, Dark Harvest everywhere. Stacking it up early. It looks like Aatrox is bullying the crap out of Jax top.
I don't understand Hecarim's clearing here. He tried to.
Yeah, he started blue and then went for Gromp. That's kind of strange on an AoE jungler like Hecarim. I think you'd want to go red and do Krugs or Raptors into Scuttle, but I guess he just wanted a bigger leash.
Jax is in real trouble.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna get dived by Pantheon very soon.
Yeah, that's
he's gonna steal the red Pantheon. Where are you going? This is free right here. What do you?
Yeah.
I mean, this is my jungler in solo. You got to dive setup. He's like, no, I think I'm gonna farm those Raptors. Look at this
Jax. Look how much damage he's taking from these trades.
Yeah, no, this is a 100% kill if he goes up there right now. There's no one who can help him.
Yeah,
Hecarim's,
I mean,
Hecarim's
you got. Well, bot lane's just typical.
It's a top lane struggle, man.
Pushing people in. You want to know the problem with Heimerdinger? I'll tell you this right now. The problem with Heimerdinger and his balance is that turrets cost so low mana that unless you're chain killing them, there's almost no point to take damage to kill them.
And not a lot of characters can actually kill them efficiently, too. That's another thing. Especially in the bottom lane where most of the champions doing damage down there are ranged, and turrets actually take increased damage from melee, so they're balanced around melee characters being able to see that. Braum just takes it out. But yeah, as a ranged character, you actually have to do the full 200 damage to kill it, which is not feasible. You know, that's like a full Lucian Q and auto.
Yeah, no, I mean, and the problem is it comes down to a simple, like, I don't even know what you call it, like math. Like, there's no mathematical way where walking up, taking that damage, killing the turret is gonna be worth 20 of Heimer's mana.
Looks like Jax just burned his TP top. So, for those of you that don't know, TP got changed in the last patch. You cannot cancel it anymore.
Aatrox is up CS. He's going Black Cleaver, which makes sense, because Jax gets a lot of armor. Or maybe just at 800 gold and wanted Kindle Gem, and then he's gonna swap. I don't know. But likely Black Cleaver.
This is a pretty slow game. You know, I thought we were gonna get some high tempo, you know, with that Pantheon first blooding and then just diving turrets, but he's just farming. You know, I would have liked to see that top lane tower dive, maybe get a few plates off the tower, you know, ward up the jungle, match Hecarim's movement, invade. All of his lanes have priority.
I'm really questioning why you're picking Pantheon, notable for his level 3 turret dives where he can block 3 times. And then you're saying, like, I'm not going to dive anything, in fact.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got the first blood. Like, he got the invade kill, but he should have so much priority off that he should be in lane.
And that's another thing, is I'm surprised Hecarim didn't start the red side to get his quick boots back with the Predator build. You know, you get those early Krugs, you recall, get your boots, you start Predator
Hecarim's
ganking.
activated Predator to get a bot lane right now.
Right now, yeah. I was talking about his early
No, but yeah, they...
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
He's
no.
activating Predator, he's going for the brand.
Okay.
No, he flashes over the wall.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. Okay. Got his flash. I'll take it. Back to these solo lanes. Ooh.
I guess it's a little bit more tricky to dive with a Heimer because his damage is like sometimes he just won't hit his abilities and then he does nothing, you know? Like he doesn't have any surefire damage. So I guess just letting bot lane be a 2v2 is fine. Heimer's down in CS somehow. Not sure how that happened. Mid lane, what's it? Rise against Urgot.
So when you kill turrets, you get CS. So that might be that is still in the game. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think people need to adjust to the whole like.
Oh my God, Jax is getting fucking shit on. Let's go. Wait, nope, no kills. Nope, no kills. Okay.
No, he counter-striked, which reduced.
This is why I don't watch LCS. That's boring. Okay, anyways. Urgot looks like he tried to roam.
They are roaming so hard to save this bot lane. They're putting all their effort into stopping the Heimer from the early game. Which is getting weird to me that the Pantheon isn't using that. Like, you got 4 members of their team in bot lane. I mean, okay, so right now Hecarim's top, but that's a first.
All right, here we go. 4-man bottom. Oh,
okay.
TP's in, can't cancel it. He's got to commit to that. That's a 5-man bottom, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to solo queue.
Did they kill? How much is the first turret is worth 1,400 gold or something if you kill it fully?
Depends on how many plates. So each plate is 160, and then the first turret is 150 bonus plus the regular.
Yeah. Does anyone? I haven't actually like read. It's a lot of fucking gold.
It's a lot. It's So it's like 800 for all the plates, then an extra 150 for the first blood tower, and then I don't know what the global gold's at. It's
killing people mid. Kev told me personally.
That's the Dark Harvest stacking right there. You got like 2-3 Dark Harvests on him. He just dies instantly when he hits half. It's a real good balance, you know. I mean, preseason.
Oh, I didn't even realize they have 3 Dark Harvests. Yeah,
they got 3 Dark Harvests. The more you have, the better it gets. You know.
Now, see, this is okay. I'm looking at Jake's top. This is actually something that people never consider. In the past, you could kind of let Jax like hit your turret a little bit because whatever, you know, he might not kill it. But Jax does more damage to turrets than most champions, obviously.
Yes.
You let him hit that turret. Like, he generated, was that one? So 320 gold off that turret.
Yeah, he basically just got a kill.
Exactly. I mean, that's the way people need to think about it. Is by doing that super hard roam bot and getting 1 kill, they gave Jax 1 kill. Yeah. But now Jax scales better. So. And
the thing about 5-manning a turret nowadays is turrets not only get more resistances when you break plates, but they get a temporary debuff called Bulwark that increases their resistances even further, scaling with how many enemy champions are next to the tower. So when they send 5 bottom, they break a couple plates, that tower armor is going to go up to like 300, right? You're not going to be able to kill it in one push. You cannot kill towers in one push. So I feel like if you send 5 people bottom, you need to get that Drake. So that's what they were really going for.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. When they sent that 5 bot and they took, at the time, they took like 1 plate and they just backed off. And I was like, that's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's not for
like
the
you can get kills and have the kills still not be worth it.
Oh no, and then let's get started. Okay, the new bounty system. What do you guys think about that?
There are so many
get
times
0 kills
where like I get ganked into Oblivion. I'm like 0-5, right?
Yeah,
and I'll macro farm my way back in the game, and all of a sudden I'm off 500
have a 700 gold down. Yep, I had a Jhin in my game.
So I'm being punished for actually farming back. Oh, they're fucking this Aatrox.
See ya, Aatrox. Another. Okay, wait.
Oh, what
the fuck was that?
That was good.
Back during
that was good. I like that one.
Can we get a replay on that? That was okay.
I was wondering why they weren't just breaking it.
That was 500 IQ right there. I had not
considered that they would do that.
Who is that?
I don't have my headset on. I think
was that?
Is someone talking really quiet?
Yeah. Oh, replay. There we go.
Oh, did they replay? Okay, so they're replaying.
Here we go. Okay. Get stunned. Yeah. They hit the ult over the wall.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
And then Jax.
Yeah, see how Jax didn't go for the next auto attack. Okay, so lots of kills going on bot lane, kind of covered by the replay, but whatever.
Oh, they're gonna get that first tower. Oh, they denied the first tower. Wait, Jax just went down there. He TP'd down there and saved the tower. So the tower dies, but no one is there to get the gold.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know this, the First Blood tower gold is only to champions that are near the towers. So even though they got the first tower, they didn't really get the first tower. So it's a good job by Jax to TP down there and save that.
Yeah, you look at the gold at the top. For getting first turret, you'd expect this to be a much wider disparity. But no, it's not, because they didn't actually get the first turret.
No, and now it's off the map. You know, no one can get the first turret now.
Exactly. No, that's something that I think is very important. Is like, I don't know. I mean, let me put it this way. So Jax takes two plates from top, right? He gets 320 gold, and that's great. But you can't take those 2 plates again. So potentially, the potential gold on the map is much higher for blue side. In that, at least, trade. Now, obviously, they don't have, you know, the bot turret to take, which means they have much less potential gold now. So, a couple bad macro decisions, a couple bad movements. I mean, especially if they let Jax take the bot turret, and yeah.
No, he's definitely scaling up right now. That Jax is going to be a huge problem later. We'll see if he can overpower the Dark Harvest stacking strategy that Team Supernova decided to take.
The Dark Harvest brand is something that is actually quite scary.
Yes. So how Dark Harvest works is any damage you deal triggers it. So his passive or his Leandries, even Smite, Blue Smite, Ignite, any of those things can trigger Dark Harvest. So if you AoE in a team fight and you proc it and then that guy dies, then your burn will put it on the next person.
Thank you, Dark Harvest. See, this is, well, I mean, Heimer needed the Summonary to poke and lane, I
think your thing is a little bit farther ahead of the stream.
Are we?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. There's the double kill. Spoiler alert, guys.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I actually... I feel like this was quite funny. They banned the Thresh to try to force Cat Tears onto Blitz because they thought they would beat the Blitz, and then he just played Brand.
Maybe I'm behind, actually. Am I behind or are you? I don't know.
Okay, so if I'm looking at the stream,
I'll just go with where you're at. Oh my shit! I'm behind. Oh, okay. I'm behind.
Yeah, look at the stream and try to sync up with that a little bit more. I'm gonna leave it paused for a little bit and.
No, you're fine. You don't leave it paused. I need to sync up.
Okay, well I left it paused for like 15 seconds. Was I fine or were you fine?
I don't know. I think you were fine.
I might be behind. Wait.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm actually 15 seconds behind.
I'm on.
Speed up.
I'm on it.
Okay, can you keep saying that real quick?
22, 23. Okay, I'm synced up.
Okay,
Sorry about
I'm good.
that.
I'm good.
Alright, so what did I miss? I must have missed something. Rise? I didn't even realize Rise died 3 times this game.
They beat the shit out of mid turret.
Oh yeah, I see. So 14 minutes, all the plates are gone. So any plates you didn't break, you lose the gold for. And then all the towers lose resistances. So they just
That's
drop like paper.
I really think was a questionable decision.
I don't know if it's just me, but towers feel like even weaker this patch than they did before, and they were already pretty weak. So.
Well, what they did intentionally is they wanted to speed up the late game, so like games didn't drag out to that Baron dance for an extra 20 minutes. But what they also wanted to do was slow down the early game, so you didn't have the whole like ARAM mid or ARAM dragon
2v1 swaps at 5 minutes. Yeah, I got you. You know, bot lane your bot lane feeds. This happens every game. They take their turret. It's 5 minutes. They rotate mid or top.
Yeah,
and then they're just sitting there 1v3 like, hey, I can't play the game. So I like that change, but
I think it was good for the game. The only thing I question is 14 minutes
ulting?
lose
Well, that was
all
like
the plates, you can't get them back.
Okay, here we go. Well, you might want to take out that tower real quick. Oh, never mind. I got him.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I knew they weren't gonna let Jax take turrets. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, he's still going.
Okay, if I'm looking at gold, he's got 1,000 gold bounty right now.
Oh yeah.
He's up nearly 50 CS. He's up a turret because Aatrox wasn't actually doing. I don't know what Aatrox is doing. I actually don't know what is going on here.
I feel like this stems back to the early game where, you know, Jax was under his turret, he was weak, you know, he's diveable, and Pantheon decided.
Yeah, they should have put pressure on the Jax.
Behind.
You let a Jax get out of his weak diveable early game, and well, now you got a much bigger problem. And this is what happens.
No, hopefully they learn for game 2.
What I suspect they'll do is not learn and instead just ban Jax.
Well, I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah.
You ban it or you deal with it appropriately.
It's, what would you call it? They're not reacting to the situation they're presented.
Well, we'll see. We will see what they do.
They have Inferno, but they're down 2,000 gold. But they do have a very nasty team fight comp.
Oh, that is another thing we forgot to mention, is the first Drake gives a bigger bonus than subsequent stacks of the Drake, so getting that first Infernal is actually huge. It's 10%, and then everything after is 7. And then...
Is that a change? I never...
Yeah, that is a new change. And then for Air Drake, the first Drake is actually double value of all the subsequent Air Drakes.
Okay, so, I mean, I actually like that change, because it always felt shit when you'd get, like, one ocean, one cloud, and a mountain.
Yeah. So it's actually good. It's now no longer, like, a disadvantage to get multiple different kinds of Drakes. Oh,
exactly.
there it is again. Pulling him over the wall with that ult.
Yeah,
and then Hecarim's yes, 2 times in a row.
I think it max.
It seems like a really good.
Yeah, I think at max E stacks, Hecarim's E actually has 450 range, which is I think. Yeah, no, you can jump walls with it. It's actually a ranged attack.
Wow. No, I've always known you could jump walls, but 450, that's a little much.
It's about the same. Well, you've never noticed when Hecarim can like you think you peeled him perfectly with like a stun or something, but he still gets the E off. It's because the E animation started at 450 range. It was just completing.
Oh, there's a face check. Oh, can't get a kill. It looks like the Supernova's really struggling to find kills to stack their harvests here. Can't really.
I'm looking at Twitch chat. I'm not 100% that it's 450 range. I think that's what it was when I read it. So don't,
I think
like,
450 is a little
and be like,
it's a little generous. Maybe like 300.
I'm gonna just Google it. I can Google it right now.
I'm hoping. There's no way we can check the stacks on Dark Harvest here, is there? I can't.
No, it's 450.
Oh wait, no, we can
it's
check.
450 at max stacks.
Wait, Rise has 0 stacks of Dark Harvest. You're kidding me. You're gonna do a Dark Harvest stacking strategy, and 19 minutes into the game, you have a champion who has 0 stacks of Dark Harvest. They're gonna need to rethink, back to the drawing board here. Jesus.
Twitch making fun of me. Guys, part of casting the game is explaining what champions do and their abilities for people that maybe don't understand. How many of you knew that Hecarim's E had 450 range, and that's why he could leap that wall so effectively through the flash?
Wait, but does he actually have 450, or is it?
Yeah, I just read it on the wiki.
That's actually disgusting.
Yeah. So, okay, so what it is the further he's traveled, the more range he gets. It's 250. If you get that 100 charge from moving, I think it's like a screen length or something, that's 450. Because Hecarim was just walking back and forth while waiting for Aatrox to respawn. He got max stacks.
I'm pretty sure Twitch chat is actually Challenger. They were just testing your knowledge of the game, you know? I think they're making fun of the fact that you actually had to Google the info, because they already knew.
I knew it, I just wanted to verify it. Like, I knew it, I just don't like... I don't like saying things that I don't know 100%.
All right. I mean, that's what someone who didn't know it would say.
Just, uncertain. Okay, not really much going on in the game.
It looks like they're trying to secure Baron Vision here. There's not really a whole lot that Supernova can do if they get choked out of vision here. They have
this is
no
exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Who can walk into that fog of war against an Urgot and a Braum.
Let him get so far ahead. How do you let a Jax get 3 levels on you as an Aatrox? You got every advantage in the
fault. Jungler's fault.
Jungler's fault. Jungler, why did you do this?
Yeah, why didn't you dive in? I would like to see question mark pings. Oh, here we go. Here's the teleport. Well, you can't cancel that anymore. I would have liked to see him sit bottom, actually. They did not need him to TP here. But I guess you can't really make that call. You know, you can't just cancel it and be like, oh, just kidding, you guys are fine. I'm just going to keep splitting bottom and, you know, take the inhib. As soon as you start it, you're committed.
That was actually pretty good out of TF Blade.
No, he's doing a really good job.
Very fast flash chase. Yeah, see, oh god, see, this is just...
TF Blade's just carrying this game. Jesus.
They're not actually 5v5ing. They're sort of just running up haphazardly and hoping for a team fight. And Jax is just destroying them because they're not actually 5v5ing.
Yeah, and then we have this 0 stack Dark Harvest Rise.
That's not good either.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, I would say Brand carried the early to mid game. And then he's a support, so, you know, at the end of the day, you need one other player. Every support main is just going to sit here like, At
this point, it just seems like Supernova's waiting to lose. This is that point in the game where you're like spamming FF and your team's voting no because like, we still got this, guys. Believe in the power of friendship, haha. You know, and then you're sitting there waiting an extra 15 minutes, like, please go next. Then you get reported for it because you're negative attitude, and then that's how you get chat restricted. This is
why they made Baron spawn faster, Dragon spawn faster, and turrets be weaker, so that when you have an advantage, you just win. Like right now, TF Blade should be top. He's going to take the first turret, and I doubt anyone's going to try to stop him. Then he's going to be on the second turret, and because this is a competitive game and they're in voice, they're not going to be able to send 3 people to stop him.
No, they're not, because as soon as you send people to stop Jax, the other team is going to push. You know, unlike the solo queue games where you push up and then they chase you as 5 and your team's just like farming wraiths together.
Exactly.
You know, arm in arm, you know, just jerking each other off. Just
yeah, I mean, look at this.
Guys are getting resources.
In all honesty, TF Blade should have just walked up and taken that turret out for. Yeah,
he's doing it now. He's going to do it now. Yeah.
Even if I get hit by every ability, I'm perfect.
And it doesn't matter because he'll kill him afterwards. Right here.
Yep.
Look at that Jax damage. Not even close. Not full stacks of passive. Conqueror's up. No.
And they got the kill. Oh, but he's dead. Oh, it's
Dark
1,000
Harvest.
gold. 2.
Dark Harvest.
Yep,
That's 1,000. So how bounties work is you can accrue an infinite bounty, but you can only cash in at 1,000 max at a time. So as you can see, he's died, and he still has a 750 gold bounty, even after he gave up 1,000, right? They're gonna have to kill him again to get the rest of it. So I think that's okay, but I still think this new bounty system needs to, you know, like, farming should not
enjoy farming my way back in the game and being worth a bounty.
Yeah, you can be 0-5 and do like 3,000 damage the whole game and still be worth 600 gold. Makes absolutely no sense.
Even if you want to argue from like a gameplay perspective, even if you want to argue from like any of that, I'm still gonna disagree with it because it just feels wrong to me.
Oh no, I mean, like, it doesn't just make any sense. Like, you're not gonna put a bounty on someone that's not doing anything, you know? How does that even make any sense?
It feels like it was more done. Okay, here's the Dark Heart deck, and it didn't exactly work. Oh well.
Nope.
Wait, was Rise still at 0?
Rise is still at 0 stacks. He has not hit a single target
on their catch.
He has not hit a single target, unless this is a spectator bug. He has not hit a single target below 50% health.
I mean, that's just a failure to be in positions that matter. Like, you're not anywhere that matters if that's happening.
I think that's just a failure to play League of Legends, honestly.
Yeah.
Might wanna take a different rune.
You got an ult that teleports you. For God's sake.
You have teleport as a summoner spell.
Okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at...
I mean, Brand is 9 stacks. Pantheon's got 10 stacks.
How do I see the Baron timer on the spectator?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because it should be a minute faster, so it should be up, like, soonish, if my intuition is right. I could be wrong.
Oh, you'll see it on the minimap when it's a minute, so...
Yeah, like I'm saying, it should be like 2-3 minutes off at most. So they should... And by they, I mean... The red team should kind of...
Yeah, the red team's name is...
Now they're going for the wards. Like, they want to... Because the deeper you kill their wards, the more impossible it becomes to stop Baron.
So... Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what their name is. I can't... Can we get in the chat? Chat, help me out.
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot their name. I called them Red.
Call them Red? Red team? Okay, it's Red team. All right, Red team.
Red team.
Cool. Yeah, we're just waiting for this game to close out.
Because they're in voice.
Oh! Let's go, Pantheon!
No, disregard everything I said.
Oh, that Dark Harvest.
Actually, disregard me disregarding. They're gonna take
Team E Turner. Okay, we just got...
Oh, what the...
See, chat, I like to include you guys in the production, so everyone feels like they're a part of the broadcast.
Yeah, Twitch chat is part of this broadcast.
No, they are. You know, you got a question, ask Twitch chat. They know everything. Yeah, we're just waiting for this game to close out. I see there's no foreseeable way that blue side comes back this game. At this point, this is like a handshake formality. It's like, you're ahead by this much, now it's going to take you this long to close out the game. And
this might be a 3-gamer, because I feel like the real reason they lost was bad macro decisions in the face of a champion who could take turrets, who could, you know, scale that well.
But at that point, is that a coaching problem or a player problem? Can you fix that in one game? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like a drafting problem can be fixed.
I suspect they're going to do. They're going to ban the Jax. Reasonably, what champion could they pick to have a similar level of like farm and split pushes? Jax?
Well, it's TF Blade, so you know he's got a whole bunch of stuff.
Aurelia, but Aurelia's going to be banned.
Aurelia, Jax, Sakali, and then I think he plays like.
Well, all 3 of those are going to be banned next game. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's another split pusher that he could pick.
Okay, here comes the dark. Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, there's the Dark Harvest. Jeez, yep. Brand's disgusting. Can we
going down mid to end.
Can you like remove Dark Harvest? Like
no, he's going down mid to end. He will kill it. Yeah, I think.
All right, yeah, no, backdoor. Here we go.
Yeah, because he knows how to use Sheen. Obviously, like he's not.
Yeah, you just press a skill, hit the tower. Oh, here comes Rise.
Hmm.
He has 1 stack. He got one stack, guys. Oh.
Good job, Rise. Now, this is interesting.
He did it.
He went Ravenous Hydra.
Oh yeah, so that's something I've noticed that TF Blade personally does. He goes Ravenous Hydra on a lot of bruisers that you would normally expect a Titanic Hydra in, and it works out for him, so.
If he gets ahead like that, I feel the additional healing and damage